That's the here. Love spell Friday. Aphrodite's Day. All hail Aphrodite. Ah! I have been super blessed by Aphrodite. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo! So today I'm giving total thanks. I'm not asking for anything. Cheers. And, but you have to remember, I'm married, been married a while. So it's different when you're not in a relationship. But today I'm going to focus on in a relationship. It's best, especially when you've been in a relationship for a while. You know, birthdays, you know, special days of the years, Christmas, Valentine's, they shouldn't be the only days you show appreciation to the person you love. So today, even though I was very tempted because I need some new eyeliner, but I can get some new eyeliner tomorrow on Saturn's Day. But today, instead of buying myself some eyeliner, I bought my husband some berry pie because he loves berry pie. So I'm like, okay, you know, today's about love. And I'm not saying never do nice things for yourself, but every Friday, because it is love, Aphrodite, I have my representation of Aphrodite, and I have my representation of as Persephone. Dimitri, Persephone, Jupiter. So, when you're in a long-term relationship, or even not long-term, try and pick Fridays to be the day you give your loved one anything. You know, that's the thing. A lot of people get caught up and they want to do the big things, which that's great. And when you can do the big things, do them. Like a few years ago, I took me and my husband on a trip. I mean, I've taken us on several trips. I love to travel. So, yeah, do those big things, but make it once a week. It doesn't even matter. You know, a lot of people, especially, everything's a balance. And it can be really hard to balance, you know, owning your feminine power and then going, I don't know. Some people would say I'm a schmuck for rubbing my husband's feet. But my husband is on his feet at least, I mean, standing 40 hours a week at least. So his feet will sometimes throb. So I will rub his feet. I was a massage therapist. I am a massage therapist. So I will give him foot rubs. I mean, when you have those times when, you know, you can't buy them anything. That happens. It's life. But, you know, you can't focus on that. And you can't focus on, and we all do it, you know, especially when you're a lady, the housework can become drudgery. But it is what it is, and if you don't want to live in filth, which I don't, you just go, hey, you know what? If I was alone, I'd have to do it all myself anyways. Get over it. But when you go through relationships, you start resenting things. And I don't know, it's human nature. But we all do it. So you got to, when you want your relationship to work and last, you have to start going, okay, I don't know where this come from, But bye-bye. Okay? No resentment, no bitterness. And that's on all levels. And it's so hard to do. But when you can do those things, it opens up the flow. The flow of letting it in. Because bitterness, guilt, resentments are all blockages to prosperity. And of course, I am going to give some to Aphrodite. And I was meditating, so I have a card to represent me. And a card that I see as my husband. I see him, he juggles a lot. My husband, well, I am a juggler. When it comes to money, I've always managed to juggle my money. So my husband has started to learn how to do it for me, and he thanks me. Because, that's another thing. A lot of us get stuck in this one track, focus. What you do need focus. But I find when I have my money here, like I have money in all different places, and I juggle my money. So it keeps a flow. Like I have my bank account, I have a Bitcoin account, I have my grandma's big giant change jar, and then I have another place I keep money. So when there are times, it's a cycle when things are not, quote, flowing. And I know I've kind of lost track here, but love and prosperity, they are one. When your heart is full of love, love is the most powerful of all, of everything. So when you are open to receiving and you counteract that overgivingness, because a lot of us empath, love type people, oh, here's the shirt off my back. Well, then there you are with nothing. So you don't want to overgive. You want to definitely learn how to juggle. Like I was talking to my father, and I'm running in the Moms on the Run, total sacrificial. I donated, and believe me, I've upped my game, and I'm feeling the pain, but that's okay. It's paying off. Hey, you can laugh at me, but I'm laughing all the way to the bank. So the overgiving, because it's something a lot of us empaths don't even recognize sometimes. So this card came up for me today. And also when I was meditating on Aphrodite, she reminded me of this picture. So, it's okay to protect yourself. I guess that's what I'm getting at. It's not about not giving. It's like I was talking to my dad. He's like, well, what do you do? Because I also got on to my dad. And because I love my dad, but my sister has a stepdaughter that's always, here, $20, and she comes over with her umpteenth baby she's had. And I'm like, Dad, pray for them. I said, she has a man, she's got, I don't know how many kids she's had. I said, she can get help. And oh, what about going back to school? So my dad was like, he said, I've been telling him no. And I'm like, I can't wait when Aphrodite blesses me again to go out there And me and Mars, Daddy Mars, are going to show up and be like, you know what? Get up, you little scrub. Go away. But my dad said, I've told him no. I'm like, okay, Dad, you can pray for them, but don't forget to tell her to go back to school. She's got 2 or 3 little kids. I mean, one of them's, I don't know. Anyway, she could get help to go back to school. She doesn't need my dad's $20 that he can't even afford to give. He's 72. His birthday was yesterday. And so it's about protecting yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay to do what you gotta do to make yourself prosperous so you can. I donate to Save the Children. I go to charity. I do charity races and charity walks.